Full moon in Aries. This message is for Pisces. Focus being on the moon. I'm getting a lot of energies here to focus on moon signs. During the full moon, I'm being told to say the moon cycle is something that you should be more accustomed to, that you should be able to focus the energies on your moon signs. There's a lot of information there. If this is not your moon sign, this message definitely may as well resonate with you as well. But this message, I'm getting the feeling, could resonate for anyone, especially if you're on the path and ascending. You'll notice if you just click on any random sign other than your sun sign, you can resonate with a lot of information that's being conveyed to you. You're your own guide. You're guiding yourself through things. So yeah, click on any one, and an intuitive exercise for you, but you will resonate with that reading as well. I mean, being challenged to actually say that to you, and challenging you as well to do the same. And I found in my exercises, that's definitely something that resonates with me as well. So all right, or even better, it just flashed in my head, but like an all 12 signs reading, all zodiac reading, listen to all of them and take away from each one of them from a reader, and you will find that you're pretty well rounded if you're on this path. Anyways, again, yeah, Pisces, I did a meditation for you, and I can tell already that this reading is going to be pretty intense. I was guided to pull books and all kinds of stuff, so it's pretty crazy. And I grew up not reading. I hated to read, but just, you know, over the course of the last year and my ascension, I've been guided to read, and the things that I've been reading have been absolutely amazing. So yeah, take that. It says, are you afraid of success and abundance? It's a question. Maybe you've been asking yourself, are you afraid to be successful and abundant? Like, because I get the feeling that it's right around the corner for you is where that question is leading to. But seeing the truth of a situation was another thought that came to mind as well for me, Pisces. But seeing the truth of a situation, it's like you're seeing things. You're seeing things. And it says you may be turning a blind eye. That was the next thought after that. So you're seeing things, and you got this intuitive and feeling that it's for real, yet you turn a blind eye. So turning a blind eye, you know, and that could be detrimental to you, you know. But this is like a test. This is a journey of tests. So yeah. The next thing I have on here is accept and embody the spirit of change. So there's something here for you. It's not turning the blind eye anymore. It's addressing the issue, or confronting the circumstance, or avoiding your retribution is what I hear. You know, so it's like yeah, let's complete cycles so that we can begin new ones, right? That's what I got from that. Higher love, higher road, and higher perspective. And I just got equal signs just flashing through my mind right there. So higher love equals higher road equals higher perspective. So, and then leads to higher love, leads to higher road, leads to higher perspective. Perfect. So that's another thought that was brought into my meditation here for you. And then also I got breakthroughs lead to blessings. So whether that's in the workplace, or whether that's in a relationship, or relationship dynamics, whatever that might mean to you, but it's breaking through I heard glass ceiling, breaking through the glass ceiling, and getting your blessing for breaking the cycle, breaking the cycle, right? So, and then I have right here as well is rejection is God's protection. So you may have gone through a series of rejections, actually, and especially if you're on your path. It's a tough path, and it's a windy road, but it's understanding that you're being stripped everything from you. It's kind of crazy. You get everything just kind of just, it feels like it's falling apart, and you feel like you just want to scream at God. You just want to, pump your fists in the air and ask why, and want to hurt somebody over it, but it's like, let yourself realize and know in your heart that this is all happening for divine purpose, that you've been chosen, you've been selected, you've been put on a journey that is for you, and for the betterment of your situation and for your rest of your life, kind of energy that I'm getting from there. But it's do it for you, don't do it because your parents want you to. Don't do it because that's what your brothers and siblings or whatever want you to do, or what your friends think you ought to do. Do it for you. Get inside of yourself and dig deep and do it for you. And so the number 313 kept coming into mind. I know that's during Pisces season. 313, it just kept popping into my mind, but 313 could be a zip code, could be part of your phone number, could be part of your address, could be any of those things there. But and your birthday as well, so 313. And so I flipped to this book right here, and I went to March 13th right here. And it's this book right here, Talk to Me, Jesus. So this is a message for you, especially if you're born on the 13th of March. But it says, draw near to my heart and enter into my presence, to see me for who I am. You were created to reflect my Father and to please him. Believe that I am your divine rewarder, and I love to reward you. Right now, exchange your tiresome introspections to ruminate on the meaning of hope. Receive the wondrous blessings I'm holding out to you. I'm giving you everything you need: peace that passes human understanding, contentment and joy, fun and laughter. Everything you're looking for is in me. So, and if you take that personally, this introspection of yourself, it's connecting that introspection to the higher being, to the Creator, to the source, to Jesus. This is Jesus speaking to you in this book here. It's a culmination of scriptures here. Some of the scriptures it was pulling from was Corinthians. Some of the out of the books. I'm not going to say the actual verses, but Corinthians, Philippians. I can't say that word. I don't know why. Proverbs and Corinthians, and Psalm. So. Yeah, I thought that was pretty powerful. And the number 313, whatever that might mean, I have no idea, but you do. Yeah. All right, moving on. I like to write a poem before I do readings, and I believe that I connect into the energy of what it is that you may be dealing with, especially zodiac signs. I like to or a running theme throughout the 12 zodiac. It's kind of what I'm going with here. But I'm noticing now things shift gears on me, so it's nothing's ever going to be concrete. It's going to be flowing with the natural flow of the universe, natural flow of what spirit wants to be conveyed to a specific person or a group of people or all of you. It is whatever it is. But this poem, I hadn't titled it, but I'm going to title it right here. Usually the last sentence has the title in it, but it's God's Glory. It's the name of this poem. I am the trigger of my own ascension. I am planting the seeds of intention. The essence of love is born in knowing who I am, where I'm at, and where I'm going. I ask the universe to give me the present. I already am the gift. I speak of the moment, where I am the change I want to see, whereas this change is mirrored back to me, matching my vibration and frequency, matching my chemistry with intensity, in the sequence of flow, reflect, flow, anchoring the thought of when you know, you know. The attitude of gratitude deflects your lack, because once you know, there's no going back. Seeing life through the lens of love, through the process of healing what was, embracing the depths of my own shadow, showing compassion for even those living shallow, learning to be observing over absorbing. Joy for the God within is God's glory. So, yeah, I think this full moon has a huge impact on doing you for you. You know, it's like it's this leap of faith, and going and diving within. It's like the, you know, make it beautiful, make it something that you can look back on and have happy thoughts and nostalgia for, that it's going to make your life fulfilling. And that's what the thought leads me into this book right here, and it's an excerpt out of Happiness A to Z. You know, this happy thoughts, happy places. And also this is a white feather here. If you happen to have white feathers appearing around you, just know that those are your angels. And at this time you may have several thousands of angels around you and guiding you and making sure that you're safe and protected. And yeah, not only guardian angels, but guiding angels. That's what I just see, is that there's a lot of guidance. And there's a picture, especially if you're dreaming about angels. Especially if you're dreaming about angels. And on the full moon, you may have a very prophetic dream. Anyways. Sorry, there's a lot of energy there. This is what I chose to read to you. It's like reading time, right? But I can only note that the past is beautiful because one never realizes an emotion at the time. It expands later, and thus we don't have complete emotions about the present, only about the past. I just found that pretty alarming, because I guess I didn't really realize that, you know, and it's pretty true, you know. You tend to love things more when they're gone. Like, take for instance, that just shot into my head, but Elvis Presley. I mean, he all his records and whatnot were increased. The cells and everything increased the day he supposedly died. But his records went unbelievably sky high, and it happens for a lot of people that are famous or in that nature, that you know, they're when they're gone, things, the value is increased, you know. So like another thing, like a Kobe Bryant memorabilia and stuff like that, since his passing, I mean, through the roof. It's just the way that things are, you know. That's just a natural law that we have within us and around us, is this truth right here, you know, that emotion isn't really in its fullness at the time, in the present moment. It's more in its fullness and complete as time progresses, you know. So that's pretty powerful, and it's connected to nostalgia. So nostalgia can also can relate to even past lives and cycles that have gone on in previous lives, which is very interesting. So you may be dreaming about past lives, or you may be having fears that aren't necessarily resonating with what it is that you're dealing with right now on your ascension, on your path, and it might find you troubled, you know, and not understanding why you have so much fear about something when you never really have. You could have fear about something you've never done before, but it's like you've had all this energy building up to do something, but yet you're held back in some way by your own energy of having nostalgia of a previous life. And it's a nostalgia of fear, you know, a fear that is actually a barrier that you need to break, But yeah, I'm feeling that pretty strong. But 22 might be of any kind of value to you as well. 22, moon cycles and dreams, things that you might be experiencing at this time. And yeah, pay attention to your moon sign. I'm really being drawn to say that. But right here, dream angels, and it says, do you dream of angels, vivid colors, angels' wings, and luminous otherworldly forms? Have been sent to us in dreams for centuries. From the biblical Joseph, whose dream angel told him to marry Mary. to the visions and dreams of religious mystics such as Hildegard von Bingen and Joan of Arc. It says, angels have influenced some of our most respected writers and artists, including Dante Alighieri, John Milton, and William Blake. Blake, the English poet, painter, and visionary, believed that he saw angels in his dreams and all around him. For him, and for many angel healers and seers, angels appear in visions in everyday life, taking the leap from the stuff of dreams into reality. At the age of just 9, near his home in Peckham Rye, South London, Blake saw a tree filled with angels, bright angelic wings bespangling every buff like stars. Angels can come to us in dreams and visions as messengers to offer guidance, insight, and ways to solve a problem. Most of the time, you may not remember your angel's presence in your dreams, only that you felt something deeply. Maybe the colors in your dream were very vivid and beautiful. When you awake, you feel calmer and happier than usual. The angels may have given you a solution or idea. And it says prophetic angel dreams. Angels may visit in dreams to herald a big event. This future event dream will feel incredibly intense but never frightening and may wake you up. If this happens, stay with the feeling of the dream and let its sensations drift into your waking consciousness. Your angel has delivered a suitcase of sensations and messages to you in your sleep, and now it's time for some gentle unpacking. Take your angel journal and write down your first impressions or record them on your phone. Make a note of the date. Recall any aromas, signs, and symbols in your dream and feel their impact on you. Try to stay with the feeling of the dream as you let these sensations flow. You can also take some angel message cards or any angel cards you like to work with and keep them by your bed. After a dream, choose a card from the deck as soon as you begin to wake up. This card will hold a message from your dream angels. So if you have any doubt about tarot cards, I guarantee it, you try that. That will eliminate all doubt about tarot cards and about tarot readings. But you should, on this journey, be more close to tarot cards for even your personal development. You know, I accumulated probably 45 decks, and I did it pretty quick. But I know my purpose, and it's like this sense of finding purpose. I think that's what's going on with you, Pisces, and any placement in Pisces right now is like this sense of finding purpose. Is you're being guided to this. You may feel like you're in a purpose now, and it's doing really well, and things like that. But there's higher, and I kept getting higher than higher in the premeditation. Yeah, higher love, higher road, and higher perspective. There's a higher place for you. And no matter what area you're in, it could even be uprooting and doing something similar, but more abundance there and more blessings there as well. But let me see what else we have here. I'm done with that. But so March 13th, I bought a book, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this. This is 18 minutes in. I want to make this quick so I can get into the cards. But it's called Birthdays. It's got every birthday throughout the year, 365 days in here. But it breaks down your birthday. If you were born on that day, it kind of breaks down kind of your personality, kind of things that you'll deal with in your life and things like that. And I just thought it was very interesting, and I was very amazed by how accurate this book is. And I was guided to buy all these books. And like I said, I don't like to read very much, but I've been guided to do so, and I've been blown away. And the cards and the books that are associated with the cards, just completely blown away by this journey that I'm on right now, and realizing how guided I have been through it all, even in losing a lot of things in relationships and things that I held dear to my heart, you know. And so, yeah, and it's very emotional, but it's emotional for you to think of the positive and think of the things that brought you happiness, so that you can have a good nostalgia, good karma on your mind and on your heart as you walk away from certain things and certain people in your life. But yeah, this is what it says, though. It says, those born on March 13 lead fateful lives, which in retrospect could be said to have turned around a few chance happenings. Most individuals born on this day strongly believe in predetermined occurrences, moreover, and are prone to making predictions about the world and the lives of others. There is something of the oracular about much of what March 13 people say. They often utter their analyses of the world and its problems with a kind of knowing finality. The more intellectual of March 13 people are attracted to philosophy, spiritual teachings, theoretical speculations, and scientific or analytical systems. They tend to worship the human mind and what it's capable of producing, yet reserve an even higher awe for the universe of which it is only a small part. Those born on this day are capable of surviving what would be overwhelming catastrophes for most people, be they physical, economic, or psychological disasters, particularly true for men born on this day. Because of their fatalism, March 13 people of both sexes are able to accept the blows of fate without complaint and go on to lead highly creative and productive lives. In many cases, before these events occur, March 13 people are not fully aware of their talents or fortitude. Thus, such trying circumstances can serve as a sort of baptism or rite of passage, which not only furthers their growth but also instills pride and grit that can be called upon in future difficulties. They may even come to better understand themselves and their life path. Personal evolution and growth is something that is built into the basic fabric of the March 13 personality, so that almost all people born on this day progress in an evolutionary fashion without much choice in the matter. However, many get sidetracked along the way due to an attraction to the esoteric and metaphysical energies which they can't fully handle. Such individuals tread on dangerous ground when they pretend to master or even to understand matters beyond them at the present moment. But even this serves as an important part of their development. No matter how great their failures, one of their wishes is to be an inspiration to others and to find those who can benefit from what they have to say. In general, the March 13 people should resist making predictive statements or even thinking certain thoughts about individuals close to them, since they thereby may unknowingly influence the course of future events. So-called self-fulfilling prophecies can be, in their case, nothing more than a strong set of expectations. However, not only dreams but also nightmares have a way of coming true, and if dwelled on too much. So, the energy's starting to build up here. I'm getting a lot of energy pulls here. But numbers and planets, those born on the 13th of the month are ruled by the number 1 and 3 equals 4, and by the planet Uranus, which is both erratic and explosive. The number 4 traditionally represents rebellion, idiosyncratic beliefs, and a desire to change the rules. March 13 people are, of course, born under the sign of Pisces and thus ruled by Neptune as well. The resulting Uranus-Neptune connection tends to break down the more static and resistant elements of their personalities. Thus, born on this day are forced to change by major events, whether they like it or not. Although the number 13 is considered unlucky by many people, it is rather a potent number which carries the responsibility of using its power wisely or running the risk of self-destruction. Tarot. The most misunderstood card in the tarot is the 13th card of the major arcana, Death, which very rarely is to be taken literally, but signifies a letting go of the past in order to grow beyond limitations. Metamorphically, both this card and the number 4 suggest that March 13 people must guard against discouragement, disillusion, pessimism, and melancholy. Those born on March 13 tend to be accident prone. They must pay particular attention to their lower extremities and take especially good care of their feet and toes. Moderate, regular physical exercise is important in keeping the physical apparatus of these philosophical and concept-oriented individuals in good working order. Particularly recommended are a variety of non-competitive activities such as yoga, calisthenics, long walks in natural surroundings, swimming, and Tai Chi or dancing. The March 13 diet should be strictly controlled and feature a high percentage of whole grains, nuts, fruits, and coarse fresh vegetables. In certain special cases, high protein intake can be important for a period of time. A nutritionist, homeopath, or alternative medical specialist may be helpful. The advice is lighten up a bit. Don't take yourself so seriously. Admitting ignorance from time to time is liberating. Work out your problems without putting them on others. And then it says meditation. The present periodically splits into various paths, each a potentially fruitful avenue of exploration. So yeah, I'm sorry if that took some time there to get through some of the readings, but that was definitely from Spirit, all of it, every bit of it, every word was from Spirit. But let's get into some tarot cards here. Let's see what it is that you're dealing with in love, and what it is that you're. And I'm getting already that this is the Death card, the letting things die out so that new things can be reborn. So this is going to be on the path of self-love. I've been going on a roll of doing love readings, but let's see what happens here. You may be further on the path as well, so this might be some stuff that you've already been going through and you may be currently going through, but let's look into what the future holds for you as far as love goes. Maybe new, and I'm going to focus on new love, or it could be rekindled love. I mean, really, but it's like this journey has got to be done on your own for a period of time. That's the focus. Is this journey's got to be done on your own, and it's going to come down to, if it's a reconciliation, it's going to boil down to, has the other person been doing the work? I mean, that's the simple aspect of it. But let's focus here on you and what it is, the energies around you. This is a deck that I created here, so let's see just some phrases here that we have. Let's see what Spirit has. It says, I can no longer exert an ounce of energy to help anyone who is refusing to help themselves. And it's backwards for you, I understand that, but I'm just proving that that's what it is. But 8, karma. 8 is a connection to karma, but it's also connected to guidance in the spiritual realm as well. So it's like karma. It's like this could have been a karmic relationship. So that's what, I mean, I just said that right before the card came out. And it was letting go of the other person, because they're not doing the work that they need to do while they're alone. They probably jumped into a different relationship, another relationship, and that's been really hard for you. I see that, and it's been really a challenge. They jumped right into another relationship, and it's just like unbelievable. But it says, you inspire me to be a better person than the person I was yesterday. So this is something that you're telling yourself, but you're actually you're giving yourself your own closure, because that's who you're in competition with, is with yourself, the person that you were yesterday. And so this is very driven by yourself. And the number on the card is 47. You could be 47, but it's more broken down into the number 11. So this could have been like a twin flame or karmic. I got both of them out here, but like you thought that was your twin flame, and or vice versa. You thought it was your karmic, and I hate to confuse you like that, but this is something that that's your journey that you got to figure out. And it could be even a twin flame. You don't have to be with your twin flame. You don't have to reconcile. You don't have to do any of that nonsense. And if it was something that was definitely very hurtful and very hard for you to get through, and you had to give yourself your own closure, then absolutely not. Like but with all that being said, it's like appreciating that's how you got to where you're at, and the activation of creativity will spice up any romance is the other card that came out. These are a lot of the same cards that I had that come out the other day, but the number is 10, but it's like death and rebirth. The activation of creativity will spice up any romance. So it's like any romance, you're going to attract in what's for you, and if it's this person will elevate and rise to the occasion. But you're going to have options, is what that card is saying. It says any romance. So it's like any romance that's coming into your circumference, your circle is one that's guided as well, because light attracts light, right? So that's what's being conveyed in that card as well. But the completion of a cycle is going to allow this to take place. So the activation of creativity, being creative with how you express yourself. Being creative is the expression of self, right? So here we go. Oh, there's a flipper right there. We have, you are the most stunningly attractive human being on the entire planet. So I mean, this is the kind of natured love that you are going to attract for yourself. And the number on the card is 15, which breaks down in numerology as number 6, and that's the lovers. So that's the kind of love that you want to attract. You want to hear this about yourself. You know, you are the most stunningly attractive human being on the entire planet. So, I mean, that's beautiful. And that's how you're going to feel about this other person. And that's also a signifier of how you're going to know that that's the right person. And you're going to see yourself in this person. It's going to be like a mirror kind of a thing. And it's like self-love, right? It's like when you graduate this class of self-love, you begin to see yourself in others. You begin to, you know, even things that bother you about others is a mirror of energies that's within you, you know, and that's why it bothers you, is because that's the same kind of energy you put out there. So recognize that and make the changes, make the necessary changes. That was in the poem as like accepting others, people that are living shallow, loving them anyways, you know, and it's like conquering demons within you to do that. We need 2 more cards, Spirit. 2 more cards to come out here. We like to have 6 here. There's 1. And this one says, I recognize negative flow and I transmute it and allow it to support me in any direction I may go. Energy master. That's what's going on with you right here, Pisces. You're able to recognize the energy, transmute it, and allow it to support you in the direction that you're going. And it will. I mean, what you're recognizing is this energy, and you're feeling the support. You're feeling protected. You're feeling guided, and you feel like almost. I almost wanted to say reckless, but it's not. That's not the word. It's more invincible. Like you have this invincibility power within you, but it's because you know the energies and you transmute it, and you're always creating it and transmuting it into a positive direction for yourself. And that's, of course, that's protected, of course that's guidance, and of course that's invincibility. I mean, you're not going to go out and do anything reckless, like the word that I used there, but you're not going to do any of that, because you can sense that if it's reckless, it's going to be a negative energy, a negative vibe, and you're going to abort that mission, right? So yeah, definitely invincibility. Let's see, 1 more card, Spirit. If we can get 1 more card for Pisces right here in this energy. Let's get this breakdown of self-love. So this last card, Spirit said take this one. The others, no. This one right here didn't hit the ground. So it's without loving ourselves first, we forfeit the joy that is between us. So yeah, you do the numbers that are playing out on the table here. We also had after this one had the number 52. You could be 52, and I just knocked it out of my own hand there. But 52 also breaks down into a 7. 7 could be your life path number as well, you know. But 52, 7. So 7 would be yeah, you're being guided. You have a spiritual purpose. You are a teacher. And so, yeah, you're here to teach. You're here to teach, and that's the 313 number. I believe I read this to you. I don't know if I did, but if I didn't, it's emerge from the cave. Let your light be seen. You are here to learn and to teach. In this journey, you had to be alone, and the loneliness might be really challenging for you at this time. But without loving ourselves first, we forfeit the joy that is between us. And that, I think the joy that it's talking about is the joy between our Creator, which is within us, but that connection between heart and mind, body, mind, and soul, all of them, and your chakras, all of them being enhanced and enlightened in your viewpoint, more well-rounded, meaning 360-degree angle. You can see things from every angle, and realize that everything is truth in that sense or state of mind. It's beautiful. It's really and beautiful. Be you till full. Be you till full. Full moon. And you know, I had a hard time with knowing what that number was on my shirt. It was on a reading previous to this one, but I had a challenge drawing from the energy of the moon. It was or not the moon, but the number 18. I was trying to convey what the 18 was on a message, and it just bugged me throughout the whole video. But anyways, 18 is of the moon. It's of the unknown, and it's really resonating now too. Is the unknown. I didn't know what that was, and so it's funny. It's very funny. But I can see also, I'm drinking a drink here from 7-Eleven. 7 plus 11 is 18. The moon, things of the unknown. Your moon sign. I'm being really drawn to the moon. But yeah, this is the moon in Aries that's current right now. But this reading is timeless, of course. When you see it, it's for you. But it's like, pay attention to these cycles that are going on around you, these cycles. And you know, 7-Eleven is 18. 18 breaks down into a 9. It's also like a completion, coming to the end of a cycle, closing it out, or repeating it. So it's like death and then rebirth. Rebirth is also, rebirth is like flipping this hourglass over, and it's starting brand new. That's what you want to go for. You want to start brand new. You don't want to start an old cycle over again. You already know what that is for you. But you could see, you know, see a change that is reflecting the image of you. But you're going to instantly know whether or not, when you're face to face with a person, whether they are or they're not for you. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the energies that you're feeling, and kind of the energy of your psychic ability. You can see stuff, and that was in your premeditation. You're seeing things, but you don't. The challenge is not to turn a blind eye. Don't turn a blind eye to what's being shown to you and where you've been guided. These energies of exes coming back into your life, people from the past, this abundance coming to you because of your journey on the right path, the straight and narrow path, the one that brings you closer to God right here, right? Without loving ourselves first, we forfeit the joy that is between us. And that also is pointing the arrow, the arrow towards your divine counterpart. You may have been with a karmic energy, and your divine counterpart is going to be on this journey as well, you know. And that's what God's rewarding his chosen ones with, is the divine counterparts, the ones that are going to actually fulfill his calling, your calling, but his request of you to fulfill your calling. So, and the number on that card is 35. You may be 35. Or the 8, another life path numbers that I'm getting there. 8, and it's also of karma. So karma connecting with the other 8 is, I can no longer exert an ounce of energy to help anyone who is refusing to help themselves. That's the difference. Those 8s are karmas. One's of good karma, the other one is of bad karma. Or it's a karmic debt or karmic payout. You know, there's going to be a choice that you're going to be faced with. I can already sense that. Let's get some energy cards here from the Oracle here. Let's get Oracle layout spread. Where are we at on time? 37 is the time. And it was 37:49, 37:52. All right. Those numbers might mean something to you. We already seen 30. No, we didn't. All right. So 37 is 10, which is death and rebirth, right? So these two cards want out. So we're going to leave that there. So 9 and 12 is the numbers on the card. 12 breaks down into 3. We already said body, mind, and spirit. But we also have Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. So Dragon's Hoard. It's like you're a starseed. You're a seer. You can see things that other people can't. You can feel things that other people can't. And it's your duty. It's your purpose. It's your calling to protect the future. And the way you protect the future is you nurture the present, and you take care of it. You take care of the people around you, but you're an example, and you're a healer, but you're also starseed. You're planted here to do this. This is why you're here. But we also have dances on one foot. It's a balancing act. You may be currently in a balancing act of what your purpose is and what your reality of everything, what reality is, right? Whatever. It's like you're balancing on one foot. You feel like you're overwhelmed with all the information that's being floodgated at you at this time, you know, but it's like it's almost over. The number on the card is 9. You're almost through all that. You're not going to have to balance on one foot. You're going to be well grounded on both feet, and it's going to be because you step into your power. You pull your energy back from certain people or certain situations and relationships, and when you do so, you're going to be able to step into your full power. You're going to be on both feet and grounded. And so, yeah, those are the 2 energy cards that we have here. Let's get into the tarot right now, and I want to stay in a good time here. But let's see what the tarot has to say about all of this. Oh, right here, you've been putting in the hard work. This is the 8 of Pentacles. You've been doing a lot of hard work, and could be a physical exertion, but it's like I'm getting from this card the Matrix. You know, you're stuck in the Matrix. You're a slave working for someone else, and making them their money. You know, it's like, but this could also mean that this is something that you're working on for you. It could be a side gig as well. It's something that is your hobby. You could be working at it and working with the energies of it. But a lot of you are having to have a means of bringing in income, and you may have a family you're supporting, or you may have 2 jobs, 3 jobs, but you're working yourself ragged. And I'm reading the card here, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 1 under your bench. So the 1 under your bench is your hidden secrets. It's like what you're. I don't know if you know how powerful you really are. You know, it's your secret. It's like a secret. It's like under the bench, under the table. I read that the other day. Under the table, I'll drink you under the table is what came out the other day. But it's like, and that's an alcoholic thing or alcoholism thing. But it's like what I'm getting that more fully is like you have this talent, this star it's under you. That's like in your essence, but you're not using it. Your life force is what I'm getting. Life force is what just popped through my mind. And 8 is karma. It's your karmic payout. You have a karmic payout that you're around it, but you're not noticing it. And it has everything to do with your purpose, what it is that you're trying to accomplish. It's like your side gig, your side hustle, whatever you want to call it. But it's like as you're working for someone else to make your means, you have this side hustle that's under you that you should be giving more focus to. And it's like you're giving 1/8 of focus to. You need to turn that around. You need to at least put more focus or stack more pentacles under your on your hidden gifts, on your divine plan. There's a plan. You need to plan. Make a plan to do something big here. Spirit, if there's any other cards that need to come out for Pisces at this time. And it's grounding too. You know, the pentacles are earth signs. You may be dealing with an earth sign, or you might have some earth placements. But yeah, what you're doing while you're sitting there is you have a passionate new beginning, but this card came out in reverse. You have this passionate new beginning right here, brand new start, but it's like you're sitting on it. You're upside down. You're upside down. You may be upside down in funds, but upside down in passion. That's what it is you're working for somebody and you're not getting the deliverance of passion that you need so that you can move forward into your new beginning, your new start. But the King of Cups right here is also, that was in the upright. So you're in a committed situation here, and it's like you have 1 foot. You're dipping your foot into the water here. So it's like you're testing the waters, and it's like about ready to go into a cycle of disappointment is what I get from the King of Cups. Is one of the most loving kings of all it is the most loving king of all the kings. But I can see choppy waters. He's putting his feet in choppy waters, and he's on an island. It's like you do all the work here. Like this, you seem to be on an island by yourself, even around people. You seem to be feeling alone, and it's like you're putting your foot in the water, and maybe this is even in similitude to like your new beginning. You're just dipping your toes into this, and that's why this new passion starts upside down. It's like you're refusing to see that you have this underneath your bench. It is your life force. It is you. It's at your root. It's at your feet. It's at your there's a shot chakra that's grounded. It's a grounded effort here. It's coming from grounding. Grounding yourself will allow you to take the mental fog away. That the things that you're working towards aren't really for you, they're for someone else, and you're a slave. And it's like this king here is who you are essentially. And it's like you're dipping your feelings, you're dipping your toes into your feelings here, and you're feeling the feelings of this. You're feeling the feelings of this new beginning if it were in the upright. But with it in reverse, you got to dive in. You have got to take that deep dive. And you're on an island here, and it's been treacherous around you, but you have got to take the dive here, Pisces. Deep, 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 deep right here, Pisces. This is like dipping your toes into it. And this is something that's on the horizon here that you might be dealing with. It could be a new connection. It could be a life force of having companionship, of having... This king is alone. He's on an island. He's by himself. Like, that's, I mean... In most of the cards, they kind of are, but I'm being really drawn to that. He's got 2 cups in his hands. Either you're drinking a lot of alcohol and you're double fisting it or whatever, but no, this other cup is a feminine cup. There's a feminine and a masculine cup in this card here, and he knows that he wants to have that feminine energy in his essence, in his surrounding, or vice versa. If you're a woman, you want that masculine energy in your essence, in your energy field, and it's like this. It's like dipping your toes in those waters, feeling the emotions of having that, and kind of like, in a sense, manifesting it. It's like turning this Ace of Wands around. It's like you're sitting on the idea. You're sitting on the idea, and so, and you're dipping your toes into it. And let's see, Spirit, if there's any other cards to clarify this for us here. Yeah, the Hanged Man. But the Hanged Man is an excellent card. It's a wonderful card, actually. It's like this man is, you can see, he's not hanging from his neck. He put himself in a different, he's gaining enlightenment from being in a different perspective. He's hanging himself from this tree. Significance to a T here. And it's really strange. I've never seen that before, ever, really. But the 7, again, life path, 7. Something saying to 7 here. Yeah, it's that leap of faith. The number 7 is like a diving board. Climb up the ladder and then you jump off the diving board, right? So, and it's like this Hanged Man, thinking about it. You have the enlightenment, though. You felt the feelings of it. The feelings are dipping your toes in, and you felt like a king when you did it. So, or queen. But it's like that emotion is deeper than you've ever felt before. You've been working so hard your whole life, sitting on this idea of what love is, and now you're actually being enlightened of what it is, and it's like time here. But you've been wounded in the past. You got right here the Wounded Warrior, the 9 of Wands, and 9 is a completion of feeling like that. This is over for you. This is over. These emotions of feeling wounded or feeling victim, or having victim mentality or anything of that, or lack mentality. That was in the somewhere in those books that I read for you. But it's like the Wounded Warrior. It's like kind of stepping out of that, he's not behind this wall. He may be and what he thinks is the enemies are over on the other side. But no, I get this feeling like he pulled one of those spears out of the ground, or wands out of the ground, and he stepped out with it. It's like coming out of that energy. It's like number 9 is the end of that cycle. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm healed. I finally feel healed. And it took this enlightenment to get there. And T is drawing to me again, but it's T4, 4, 4. T, I mean, upside down 4, 4 right there. And then this T right here is, I don't know, whatever that means to you right there. And it's maybe it's part of your purpose. Maybe it's part of somebody that you're attracted to, or maybe it's something that has to do with a place that you're attracted to going to. Wow. All right. Cool. And then next card here, Spirit. Too many, but these ones just landed right in my hand here. But the Lovers and the 3 of Pentacles. Cool. Let's see here. Grab these. There was a lot of cards that fell out, but I just think that Yeah, there's too many to read right there, especially with the time that we have right here. But let's read the ones that landed right in my hand. I mean, there's a bunch that hit the floor and then a couple in my hand. So yeah, it's like what you have is right before you. I think that you have had angels or whatever clear the way of everything that doesn't need to be in your energy or in your essence. They've cleared you, they've stripped you of everything that you have, the angels, and you may have even felt broken about it. That's why you feel like wounded, is you feel like, why in the hell is this happening to me? And you may have even thought that this was bad karma. You know, a lot of karma cards coming in here, but it's like your karma is coming to an end. This was a justice being served for you, and it's like Archangel Michael is right here. This is Archangel Michael in this card, and he's the one that is bringing two people together, lovers that view love eye to eye, that view love as the same thing. And I can see in the background there's this like volcano in the background, and it's like ready to erupt. It's like this energy of the sun right here is also in this card. It's like there's so many cards all within one card here, right? It's like the Two of Cups, the Sun card. It's also Archangel Michael is also in the Two of Cups in some decks. But the lovers, this volcanic energy, this blast off, or this eruption, you know, of emotions, of happiness, of joy, of satisfaction, of yearning, of like connection. But right here we also have the Three of Pentacles. And it's like this guy, he's up on a pedestal. He's up on a pedestal, and this is like the Sistine Chapel is what I'm getting here. But it's like artists and a collaboration of teamwork, of seeing the same goal and going after it and achieving it faster, because you have teamwork. You have a teammates coming together into the workplace. This is about work. This is about making money. This is about pentacles, right? And it's like, yeah, and connecting that to this card, they're all bringing a gift that they have held within. It's this like, or been sitting on, or ideas that they've been sitting on and haven't really, they've done some work. They might be starting the work here after doing work for other people, you know, or whatever. But it's like knowing your hidden talents, knowing what it is that your life force is, but connecting with others that are like-minded in that nature. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So yes, the King and Queen of Cups, your divine match is right here, And this Queen of Cups is also sticking her feet in the water and contemplating, and look at this, it's dealing with this scary cup here. Look at that. That cup looks like it just came to life, like it's on what is it, Belle and Beauty and the Beast, you know. It like just came to life, and she's looking at it like, are you kidding me? But I can see also she's kind of looking at it, and she's like, I swear this thing. But it's like you can see up on her chair, there's angels above her. She's been guided here, and she's like seeing things as if and there's also in the background the cliff. You know, it's like this leap of faith. I'm getting a lot of leap of faith, and that's what the Aries moon is the starter moon, or the hunter moon, going after it, taking that leap of faith. That's what it's all about, right? And you see another angel down here on the chair, depictions of angels. So yeah, I told you, you have many angels around you, and pay attention to the white feathers, right? And yeah, and she's got money billowing from underneath her feet, billowing underneath her feet, coins, right? Coins underneath her. Let's see what the king has. The king has nothing underneath him but water and emotions. He has deep emotions. She, on the other hand, has built up some kind of money. So that could be something that's kind of been a little bit scary for the king, is he feels like he doesn't have much to offer this queen, and she's being angelically guided, no doubt, you know. But it's like she's looking at this as if it's like some kind of spell or mystical thing going on around her, as if it's like, what the hell is going on? Like, how is this even happening? So it's like she's questioning all of this stuff, and maybe a little bit into some analysis paralysis, perhaps. But she's definitely game for this. Is something that she's been wanting her whole life. So whatever position you fit there, that's a divine couple here. This is a divine match here. And yeah, and I'm getting too like a slight age difference, maybe not slight, but you can see gray hair and then red hair, beautiful and red hair. But yeah, the slight age difference perhaps, but then also, yeah, I'm not seeing anything else, but I'm keeping those two cards together there. And the lovers, you know, and this Three of Pentacles, you know, being put up on a pedestal. That's what I'm getting, the sense right there. That's exactly the sense that I'm getting from this, is this king is putting that queen up on a pedestal. You know, he's holding her cup and wants it filled, but he's also, you know, put her up on a pedestal. She may be thinking, because of that pedestal, that all of this is hocus pocus, like magic, like maybe this king is performing magic, and she wouldn't normally go after this type of person, maybe, and maybe she's questioning, why in the hell am I having all these feelings for this person? So it's like, yes, you do have romance. You have romance of all sorts around you, but it's like it's expansion. This Jupiter coming into a play right now and coming direct has expanded your thoughts and your emotions, especially with this full moon, the emotions of certain things, and some shadow work here. It's like looking at yourself maybe not as a wounded person, and not being able to step out and shine your light, which is you know, bringing this angelic union, guided union. And so, yeah, I'm getting that from the cards. Spirit, if there's any other cards that need to be viewed at this time, please let them be viewed at this time. Spirit. Yeah, and so, I mean, I just got it kind of flipped up, but like the Tower. This is kind of a Tower moment right now. And it's kind of like knocking the crown up. Oh my gosh. This is a Tower moment on both sides. You guys are definitely like twin flame. Why am I reading so much twin flame energy? And it's like crazy. I'm using different decks and such, but I keep getting twin flame energy in my reads. But 21, if that's today's date. 21, right? Yeah. This will post on the 21st. Wow. And I was drawn to 22. So 21, 22, 22, 22, something of that nature. But 21 right here, you can see the king, and then perhaps the queen. I don't see the crown anywhere. Maybe it might be there. Oh, it's right in front of her falling. But yeah, or there's the crown here. It's like knocking the crown off of what you thought was for you, so that things can fall away. But it's like you're having this Tower moment, but you guys you know, saved yourselves. You saved yourselves by choosing to Tower is not a bad card either, and I didn't even draw it. This is on the bottom of the deck, right? Spirit didn't want me to show anything other than this is probably perhaps what's going on right now. The realization of all of this, you know, her thinking hocus pocus. Look at that cup that she's got. Queen of Cups has got a sure fancy human looking like cup, right? And she's like, what the hell? But it's the angels. The angels around you are doing things. They're doing things. They're moving things. They're doing things behind the scenes. They're helping you to realize, to see this attraction. And you know, the king came out earlier in the reading, and the queen came out towards the very end. And that's the thing of this, is like there's like distance. There's a distance between the two, or that there's emotional distance, you know. And it's like their energies match, and it's like of deep love. It's of deep love, and it's of compassion. And I mean, the lovers right here, they're naked in their truth. They're authentic. They're real. They're tangible. They're grounded. Both feet on the ground. Remember the energy of balancing on one foot. That's the Tower. It's so that you'll stand on both feet and be firm and come forward and to express your deep innermost feelings. 6 as well. It's like this. 6 is the lovers, but it's also this feeling of like being stability comes with the number 4. But I'm thinking with 6, it's more like a love that feels like it can last forever, you know, especially being guided by angels. You know, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Grounded too. Fruitful. There's a lot of flowers coming up here on the masculine side, but on the feminine side, it's this tree bearing fruit. It's they both are beautiful, and they can see the beauty in each other, and it's remarkable. It's remarkable. And yeah, Spirit says that's it except for one card. They want me to draw one card. And it's like, if you're having trouble manifesting, well, yeah, they want one card. Manifesting this into your reality, Pisces. It's like, here's something that'll help you, like a stone, a crystal. It might help to make things go a little better. Two of them flopped out here. Spirit said, go ahead. So it's right here, it's blue topaz, solar vitality amplify, right? We're going to amplify our manifestation. It says, inspired by the sun, right? Blue topaz draws its strength from solar energy, radiating warmth, generosity, strength, and vitality to those who seek it. With an impact as huge as the limitless sky, blue topaz's power is potent, magnifying psychic abilities and inner peace. Use this crystal in conjunction with affirmations and visualizations, as it will amplify your intentions as you envision your future. Blue topaz stimulates creativity and a thirst for knowledge, granting the ability to express emotions and thoughts in a clear and profound way. Bingo. And Sun and Jupiter. Sagittarius is the connecting zodiac, but that's the energy that you want to have on you as you want to manifest this. Jade, it says wisdom, abundance, good luck. Wisdom, abundance, and good luck. Stone looks like that. The other one, blue topaz, I don't know if I showed it up close. It looks like that. But let's see what we have here. It says, jade is highly prized and sacred, a wonderful stone for protection and healing, known as a dream stone. Wow. Jade will stimulate messages and channel them into your dreams when placed on your third eye chakra. The ultimate good luck charm. Jade promotes prosperity in every aspect of your life by opening the heart chakra and boosting your ability to receive. Wealth is nothing without your health. Wow. So like wealth is the new health, right? No. Health is the new wealth. That's it. And jade is a reminder of this true abundance, amplifying the good fortune of your vitality. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and those are the zodiacs in the energy of Venus, your love planet, right? Beautiful. I mean, I absolutely love this reading. I think it's powerful. I think it holds a lot of energy with your psychic ability, also your inner peace, your inner guidance system, your angels that are around you. It kind of is a well-rounded perspective on the current energy right now during this Aries full moon, taking a leap of faith, the hunter. You know, it's going after what you desire, you know, and it's like... quit piddling with your feet in the water here of the idea of it, and just let this thing flow, let it go, let it happen, you know. And it's like, turn this Ace of Wands, this passionate new start that's kind of just under you in your life, so in your life source energy, your life power, you know, this hidden energy within you haven't tapped into fully. You're feeling the energies of it, but you're not doing it, you know. It's kind of that energy. So yeah, Ace of Wands, let's flip this thing around and start it brand new, right? Start it brand new. And that's about what I got for you. I don't have anything else, but please like the video, subscribe. It will really help my channel grow. I have definitely gone through some tumultuous times. I had a channel previously, but it was... one of those things that Archangel Michael kind of cleared out of my path, and I'm not sure as to, it was part of my past life, the person I was, and I think that's why kind of that channel is I can't access it. There's a lot of good information on that one as well, up to the point of my ascension, but the connection to all of that energy was of my past, previous life, you know, of who I am in this life, but it's, you know, my past. It's like cutting ties with the past. So that in a personal sense, I can feel what's going on for you has already been taking place for me. So it's like, allow it, please. And if you look at it in the wrong energy, you jeopardize this once in a lifetime opportunity that's taking place. That's how big I can feel this energy, especially with the expansion of Jupiter, and it symbolizes expansion and how it's come direct at the perfect time. This is the perfect time. It doesn't get any more perfect timing than this. This is your opportunity for happiness and love. And love where you see eye to eye. I mean, that's it. That's the reading, Pisces. And I any placement in Pisces, really. But hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Again, thank you. Namaste.